92.2 is Hangout Radio 2014. It's Pablo live at the Coca-Cola Oasis. We are poised right behind, or right in front. My direction's off. The crew from Local 15 is here. I'm trying to explain it all. It's craziness here at Hangout 2014. The Hangout main stage right behind us. Coming up later today on the Chevy stage down at the other end of the festival will be these guys, Matt and Kim. Welcome to the Coca-Cola Oasis. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Now, you just got in, literally, fought a little traffic. As we all know, traffic coming down Highway 59 around Hangout Fest gets a little hairy, a little wonky. Even for the stars of Hangout Fest, sometimes you get snagged. But you are here now, and this is your first time to Gulf Shores, yes?
Yeah, I mean, we've been in the area. We've been to
Mobile.
Mobile. We've been to Pensacola, but Gulf Shores, Alabama. I mean, is it paradise all the time here, or is
It
this
absolutely is, man. That's one of the great things about Hangout Fest, and one of the missions of Hangout Fest is kind of expose the world to the beautiful beaches here in Alabama. Because when you think Alabama, a lot of people associate beach with Florida or California, but hey, we got a pretty nice one here in Alabama.
Well, I remember the first time Kim ever saw white sand like this at a beach. She was like, wait, so where did they import this from? Like, did they have to bring this in from somewhere?
Yeah,
Did they bleach this all? No.
I had no
just
idea.
what
It's
happened.
nothing like the East Coast sand.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's
No.
gorgeous.
And it is like this year-round, 24/7. And we are so glad to have you here because there's going to be a lot of activity in the sand today. Because you guys are going to get people jumping and dancing. You guys bring the energy in a big, bad way. And we're looking forward to a phenomenal show. But I wanted to touch base with you guys on, in this day and age, everybody kind of has a chance to do what you do. Maybe. When you guys started out, you kind of were a do-it-yourself kind of situation. You guys were just like, hey, let's do this. We'll put it together ourselves. We'll see what happens.
That was exactly it. No,
but more it was like we were forced into it by friends.
how do you
Well,
mean?
because we weren't trying to be a band. I just wanted to learn how to play drums. Matt had this keyboard he wanted to figure out, and my friend who gave me the drums, he's like, oh, so you're a band now. And I'm like, we're not a band. And he's like, yeah, you're a band. You're going to play this show. We're like, we're not a band. And so we learned 3 songs, and we played in a basement in Queens at an art space, and that was the beginning of Matt and Kim.
But then, yeah, to continue on, though, I mean, like, the first thing we did, we were in the MySpace generation,
Sure.
we recorded some songs in our practice space, put them online. And before we ever released an official album, anything like that, we were touring the United States with just 5 songs we recorded in our practice space, put onto MySpace at the time.
But like us touring, the U.S., it was not playing venues. It was playing house shows, art spaces, anywhere that was willing to have a party.
Anywhere except the corporate parties of Friendster, obviously. Y'all were too cool for Friendster at that point.
Well, Friendster was just a speckle in the back of what's-his-name's head at the time. But, I think in the sense of we didn't wait for anyone to come pluck us and be like, you guys can, in however many years, you guys will be at the Gulf Shores, playing down here to all the, we just were like, we loved playing music.
Yeah.
And, we would silkscreen our own shirts. We would burn our own CDs at the time. What's a CD now, right?
Yeah,
I don't
right.
know. Who knows?
No, but it would be like we would be in the van before going in to play, burning CDs and putting them together. And I remember stenciling T-shirts. And, man, you do not want to stencil T-shirts and then sit in the van because it's just...
Oh, wow.
What?
The haziness that you start
Oh,
to
the
feel.
smells.
Yeah, you get some
Paint.
fumes. Depends on what day of the week it is. But, and I bring this up because one of our local bands got to play Hangout Fest yesterday. The Underhill Family Orchestra got up here and impressed a lot of people. And we like to support that at 92 Zoo. We want to see the next generation come along. Now, obviously, you guys started where they're starting now. Just trying to figure out what they want to do and just, here, let's just go out and do it, make it happen. And, running all over everywhere to play a show. And now you're not to that point anymore. Now you get to play with the big, super expensive toys and the world-class producers. And all. What do you see as really changed between now and then as far as just you two making music? Is the process still the same? Or are you more of a collaborative effort?
Well, I think at this point, we are looking, I mean, we held everything very close to ourselves for a long time. To maybe a fault, to not wanting outside opinions or outside help. We were just like, no, we know how this works, we know how this is done. And it would be our label just trying to approve a sticker design, and we'd be like, no, you got it. I'm like,
Helvetica type. We want Helvetica.
I'm just saying that through growth, you need to find people to help you, or else you're going to get so bogged down. Like, I love writing songs, and I love playing shows. And those are the things I love. And I don't want to get too caught up in some of the things that we could get other people who are very capable. So you have to be willing to accept help when it comes your way. But at the same time, we always stayed very Matt and Kim, because, you know, even up to our last album, we recorded, produced, mixed, engineered the whole thing ourselves. So you had unfiltered Matt and Kim. But now we're working with all these different producers. I don't know. I think just know who you are and don't let someone else tell you who
There you go.
are.
But I also think it's really important to do it how you want to do it. If you're not comfortable with working with someone, then it's not time to do that yet. And I feel like that was us. You know, we had to go through certain processes to get to a point that we're like, all right, we're excited to do this now. This is a new thing.
Very cool. So now you get Matt and Kim, and it's still Matt and Kim, but it's Matt and Kim through the filter. But the filter has been approved by Matt and Kim. That's what you got there.
Yes.
Kim always approves the filter.
God.
There you go.
Yeah.
We have a saying, it's Kim's always right.
That's true.
Ah,
And Matt goes with that saying, so.
I think Matt's a smart guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to fight you in a dark alley.
No.
I'm just saying. Last move, sir. Now, what can we expect from the show tonight? I mean, obviously, you guys are renowned for bringing the energy. A lot of fun. Any surprises up your sleeves? Anything you want to maybe give a hint out about?
Well, you know, actually, I don't know if that we can mention that one thing we were just on the ride over involves.
No, I don't think we can.
Okay. So, yes, there you go. There's a little touch.
But wait, though,
There you go.
I'm curious. How crazy can you get on the sand?
You get extra crazy. You can.
Is there, like, movement that can happen? Because let me tell you, I've seen ladies in commercials looking sexy walking on sand,
Yeah.
and I have never figured it out.
Kim's walking like,
I was thinking, I think I can dance very well. I couldn't imagine dancing on sand.
Well, for one, both of you have kind of committed the rock star error that happens every year at Hangout Fest. Look at this. Can we get a shot of this? She's got like the cool hip shoes. He's got his chucks. Guys, barefoot, man.
Yeah.
Take the shoes off and just relax. You know, that's the best way to navigate.
All right, here
through
we
the
go.
sand. There you go. There you go. Thank God this is aired out a little bit. This is gonna get weird. But again, looking forward to a great show tonight, 4:45 on the Chevy stage. If you're not here, why aren't you? We feel for you. And to that end, coming up, we might just be able to help you with our friends at Coca-Cola. Just saying. Consider yourself teased, and consider yourself teased for Matt and Kim. I don't know what it is they're discussing, what they were talking about on the ride over here, but we will find out at 4:45 there on the Chevy stage. Matt, Kim, thank you guys so much for stopping and hanging out with us, and we're looking forward to a fun night with you guys.
thanks for
Thank
having
you.
us.
All right. More coming up live from backstage at Hangout 2014 here at the Coca-Cola Oasis as we overlook the Hangout main stage, the Ferris wheel, the water slide, all the fun. We're going to bring you all that and more. Live vicariously through Hangout Radio, powered by 92 Zoo, the official voice of the Hangout Music Fest.